In May 2013, I released Relatively Risky, the first book in my Big Uneasy series. This was important to me for 3 reasons. 1, it was my first independent, without a publisher, release. It was the book that taught me how to publish my own books. 2, it was the launch of a series that a major publisher and a high-profile agent told me wouldn't work without sex, and that 13 siblings was too many. 3, it was my return to New Orleans, where the Hubs and I lived for 18 years, and where our children grew up. Now here I am, 12 years later, releasing book 10 in the series. And let me note here, there wouldn't be 10 books without all those siblings. I'm actually going to end up with 14 books in the series if I live long enough, because one of the books went to their dad, Zach, and his high school reunion. I would also note that there are 3 side stories in the series: Family Treed, The Family Way, and Guess Who's Coming to Christmas. So that is the story behind the why, but there is also the why for this particular book. Gumbo Ya-Ya Exit features stars the youngest of the Baker children, Madeline. It was fun to write Maddie's story. There is humor potential in being the youngest of 13, before I even got to her problem in trying to figure out the mystery she'd never planned on. In this book, Maddie gets to 1, meet the man of her dreams. 2, show her siblings and her dad that is actually competent. 3, survive to get that first kiss. Hey, it is good to have goals. One of the other fun things for me is getting to reference my homage to the Perry Mason show. There's just something fun about old-style courtroom dramas, Della Street, His Secretary, and Paul Drake, Perry's go-to investigator. Like all my books, I start a book not sure where it will go and how it will end up, except that I know the bad guys will be defeated and the hero and heroine will get a happy. For now, that will lead to happy ever after. I'm a romantic. I like happy endings. What you won't get in the book are any sex scenes and swearing. I'll freely admit that since I gave up swearing, the language in my books has gotten better too. What you will get is a sense of humor, an unexpected adventure, and a trip to New Orleans and other parts of Louisiana. I wish I could give you a taste of the food, the music, and the joie de vivre that is New Orleans and Louisiana. I actually looked up how to pronounce it, and wow, was I wrong, but I wasn't wrong about the joy for life that permeates Louisiana. I know what it means to miss New Orleans, and one of the ways I deal with it is by writing this series. I also have a lot of fun writing these books. I go back in memory and inhale the scents, see the sights, and hear the sounds again. And I also wrote this book because 10 comes after 9. It was 10's turn. Gumbo Ya-Ya Exit will release in bookstores on April 30th, but it is already available in my bookstore right this minute. Like, right now. And wherever you get it, I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I enjoyed writing it.